He's alive. He's raised from the dead. How many of you know that's not just something we have to celebrate at Easter, but we get to celebrate all year long, that his resurrection opened the door for us to live that abundant life? Kind of like the couple that went to the Holy Land for their anniversary. They've been saving their whole marriage to go to Israel to tour the Holy Land, to walk where Jesus walked. And at the last moment, the mother-in-law kind of inserted herself into the picture, much to the grief of the husband. She kind of decided, a little hint faith, that she wanted to be a part of the Holy Land tour. And so what are you going to do? So they gave in, and she joined them on this trip to Israel. And so, but unexpectedly in the middle of the trip, she passed away. And so the husband went down to the, to make arrangements for the funeral and all those sorts of things. And so he went to, this place in Israel, went to the funeral director, to the morgue, and the person said, well, we could bury her here and it would only be $250. Or we could ship her body back to the United States, but it's going to be $5,000. And they had just spent all this money on this trip and saved all this money. And so he's like, man, what am I going to do? Maybe I should bury her here. And then all of a sudden he said, no, ship her body back to the United States. I'll pay the $5,000. And the funeral director said, why'd you suddenly change your mind? He said, because I heard a story about a man that was buried here over 2,000 years ago. And on the third day, he rose from the dead. And I ain't taking any chances. Come on, how many of you know what I'm talking about? Come on, let's thank God Jesus is alive, that he's raised from the dead. He paid that price for us. And all the mother-in-laws said, amen. I was asking somebody on our team, I said, will that joke offend all the mother-in-laws? And she said, well, every mother-in-law has a mother-in-law. I said, that's true.